Hi, this is the newest addition to my vacuum collection, the Hoover Z400. It's a upright and a canister vacuum all in one. It's a bagless vacuum. It has a self-cleaning filter. The filter actually spins while the vacuum is on to clean itself. There's a little arm in there that as the filter spins, it hits against the arm and it taps the filter out. And it has a 20-foot hose for when you want to use it as a canister vacuum. There's not enough room to stretch it all the way out, but and it converts from a canister vacuum to upright by pulling the string and opening it up. And now it's an upright. Now it weighs 27.6 pounds, so it's a very heavy vacuum cleaner. It's definitely not a good vacuum cleaner to carry upstairs, but it is very neat looking. And then here's where you have your attachments and the cord storage. Now, instead of having a adjuster knob to adjust the height for the carpet, you push one of these buttons. And you have high, medium, and low carpet, and then hard surface. If you push that button, then the brushes don't turn on. Then over here, you have a diagnostics. Tells you if it's jammed, or the filter is clogged, or the motor's overheated. It sounds a lot like a jet engine starting up, I think, when you turn it on. So it's show you how when you push the button to change the carpet height up, change to a different carpet to how it adjusts on its own. Well, I just noticed something about this motor. It appears to be a brushless motor. I was wondering why it didn't immediately speed up like a normal vacuum motor. And I noticed it sounds a lot like a modern Rainbow of a brushless motor. So I decided to check it out and take the motor cover off. Now, as far as I can tell, there is no brush carriers in here. There's none at the back. And I took the motor off for a second, and there doesn't appear to be any at the front. It definitely appears to be a brushless motor, although. There's a few other neat little things on here. If you ever get a clog in it, you have a little door you can open here to clean clogs out. And that's about it. The only thing I will say about this vacuum is the idea of a self-cleaning filter is neat, but it doesn't work very good, because when I first got this vacuum, I had to take the filter out and clean it by hand because it didn't have that much suction. The reason is there's just a little ring in there that sits against the filter, is wedged against the filter, and it's supposed to be kind of shake the filter as it turns against it, but it doesn't have enough, isn't big enough to really do anything. So, and plus the suction of the motor, the vacuum counteracts the mechanism, so it can't really beat the dirt out of it, or so it doesn't really work that good. But it's still a neat idea. And the dust bin isn't all that big, really. And that's another problem, that when you take it off, a lot of times instead of the dirt being in the dustbin, it's in the filter, and it falls all over the vacuum and the carpet where you've just vacuumed. But it's still a neat vacuum. It just definitely has a few things that could be improved on it. But it's definitely a cool looking vacuum cleaner.